everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Jessica here today with three very easy but going to be beautiful DIYs. All right, so first things first, we are going to start with the what do we call this, tin pizza pan from Dollar Tree. Now, I've never worked with one of these before, but we're gonna try a little something. I'm going to take this Waverly chalk in ink, so nice black color, and we're just gonna paint it, okay? I'm gonna use one of these little big dabbers, and we're gonna see how this works out because it looks like my paint is drying out. So we're just gonna paint this, guys. I'm sure you could probably spray paint as well, but I don't even know. I probably do have black spray paint, but I figured we're gonna try this out. So we're just gonna give this a nice little coat, already a mess, that's per usual, of the chalk paint, which I'm assuming we're probably gonna have to go over more than once, but that's okay. So just get this painted. All right, now that we have that dry, we're gonna take the wooden beaded garland that we just talked about the other day, which makes life so much easier because you don't have to paint it. It's already done. And we're gonna use this. You're just going to have to cut, if I find my scissors, you're gonna have to cut that little tail off there. And that's where we're gonna start, but for the moment, we're just gonna go ahead without it because I can't find my scissors. And we're gonna use some hot glue, and we're gonna place the garland all the way around. So obviously I used the pizza pan upside down for mine. I know some people use it the other way. Mine is going upside down. Matter of fact, maybe we won't actually cut that because I might need it to hang it. See? Things that make you go, Leave that loop on. We're gonna leave that on. So you're gonna get your glue gun and you're gonna add some hot glue. And you're gonna lay your bead down. I'm just holding that there because I want this to stick up. And we're gonna go around. Now just adding hot glue here and there. Probably more where the bigger beads lay. And we're just gonna go all the way around. Just making sure that we add a little hot glue here and there to kind of hold this guy on there, right? And we're just gonna wrap it around. All right, go all the way around. Once you get to the end, you're gonna find where you want it to end, and we're going to clip that. And with our hot glue gun, we're gonna go right here, so where it attaches, and just push that last bead right in there. So now, you have your beads all around, and you have a nifty little loop here to hang this thing, all right? Look at that, that worked out perfect. And then you're just going to, you could put whatever you want on here. Here is this super cute ornament from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to just attach this towards the top here. And we're going to use it, the rope, so it looks like it's hanging. And you're going to take the little knot there, put some hot glue on as you line it up with your center, and you're going to lay that down. Right? So easy so far. Then I'm going to take this bow that comes, and I already ruined it, so I got to fix it now. This little doily fun thing here. Now, when I took it apart, I pulled out the staple. So what we're going to have to do is attach this individually. It's kind of where the staple is. And we're going to add it up here so you don't even see the knot. And we're just going to take that, watch your fingers, You may have to twist it around a little bit to go where you want it to go, but we're just going to add them all first and get these back in here the way that they were. This will be much easier if you didn't pull your staple out. You could just attach the entire clump right here without having to do all this. But that's okay. It comes in 4 little pieces. Again, you're going to have to play around with those a little bit. But just get them all in there. And like I said, if yours comes without ruining it, you'll have better time than me. And then the last one. Now again, you can pull on these, you can manipulate the way that they're turning. So we're just going to have to fix how our little guys are laying. That's all. Then we're going to get our last piece in here. Like that. So then we have our pretty little coily ribbons. Isn't that cool? And I'm just going to throw this super cute pine cone that I have. I can't, honestly, I have so many of them. I'm not sure if this is the way it came or if I painted the white on there, but you can add just a little bit of white paint on there if you want. And you're going to add some hot glue to the bottom of this guy. And we're going to go right here in the center just for a little cute added piece. And again, this is where you're going to pull on your ribbons. Kind of make them go with the way you want them to, which is, I'm going to turn it so I can see it, but, but okay. So guys, look how stinking cute this is. And you just hang this up and you have such an adorable little sign for your front door, your back door, your wall, whatever it is, or wherever you'd like to put it. These ribbons are giving me a tough time here. There we go. But look how cute, right? I can hang this up somewhere. Hopefully I have a hook somewhere, but I can hang it up for you to see. And I'll do that at the end of the video. Now moving on to super cute and super easy DIY number 2. And that is going to be with this candle holder from Dollar Tree and this wax warmer from Dollar Tree as well. I think all of my stuff came from Dollar Tree today, obviously except for the paint, but we're going to remove that and we're going to take our candlestick and we're going to take our wax warmer. And we're going to flip our wax warmer over and we're going to add hot glue to the bottom of it. And we're going to lay that down on top of our candle holder. Just like so. Let me move you around. All right, so that's what you have thus far. Then I'm going to take one of these little ornaments from Dollar Tree. They come in a set. I think there's 6 of them. I was looking for the silver ones, but I don't have any. So we're going to do gold, which is a little bit out of my norm, but that's what makes it perfect. And we're just going to take some hot glue here where it attaches. So I need to look so we have it centered. And you'll just add a few dots of hot glue where this touches. Now I gotta put it back, but it looks like it's just gonna be a very little bit. So right there and right there. And you're gonna add that on. But first of all, already such a huge upgrade, right? I love it, love it, love it. You guys know I'm so into easy peasy, but we could take things that we find at Dollar Tree and just spruce them up to be something beautiful for Christmas, right? So now I'm going to take some greenery, just a little bit. We don't need a lot, but I'm just going to clip some off. Just pick your favorite, whatever it is you want to use. Get yourself some pieces. And we'll just cut them all. And we're going to add these to the front here. So just a little bit of hot glue on your stem. And add your greenery on, which I'll turn around again in a second. After I add a couple pieces so I can show you. And you're just going to stick them on. So I'm going to do a couple of them so it looks a little fuller. So you have some that we have pointing straight forward, a little bit down. We have a couple more pieces, so if you want to add a little bit more, you can, but I just want to see how that looks. So just add as much greenery as you want. That's why I need to look. This hot glue is so stringy. I don't know if it's like a different brand or something, but it is super, super stringy. All right. Now that you have your little green pieces on, you can see I left a little bit of space there in the middle, and that is where cute little pine cone is going to go. And then once you get your cute little pine cone on there, I'm just going to take a couple of berries, a little bit of hot glue, and just kind of add those in there for a little, just a little bit more. And then this part is almost done. Add a couple more on the other side. Look how cute. Put one or two on this side as well. And then we're going to add just a little bit of stuff to the top because I'm not going to use this as a wax burner, but get rid of some of these glue strings. All right, that is the front. How stinking cute. And then we're going to take some of these little pine cones. I have a bunch of little pine cones. We're going to take some of those and some extra little berries, and I'm just going to fill the top with them. And it's going to just be just a little added, like a little added decorative space, because I really don't want to use it as a wax burner, but it is a super cute decoration. And you don't even have to glue these into place. You can kind of just leave them up there. Or if you want to glue them, you can. Like this little one. Because like when I rip the berries off, some of the stuff comes off. So we're just going to add some hot glue. And I'm getting really, really frustrated with this glue for some reason. All right. And just place them up there. And that's it. So you have this super cute little candle you can put. I'm just going to put a battery operated little candle in here. And it just glows a little bit, and it's got some really cute designs, some cute little berries. It's some cute pine cones up here. How adorable, right? So we just take a couple of items from Dollar Tree and we add them together and we have something wonderful. So maybe I will glue some of these because it keeps turning and you see the styrofoam from the berries, but how cute, right? Yes, obsessed. But guys, that's it for this one. We're going to move on to number 3. And number 3, we are starting out with, it's already painted, but this is one of the, I'll have it upside down for you, the glass candle holders from Dollar Tree. It has like the 3 little lifted things. I use them all the time crafting. So this is already spray painted black because I spray painted quite a few of them already for things that I needed them for last year. So that's all this is. It's just one of the glass candle holders, spray painted black from Dollar Tree. And I have this super cute ornament from Walmart. And we're just going to cut off the little rope. And this fits perfectly inside of here. And we're just going to make a cute little decorative piece. And I'm hoping that I know where my little picture stand is because that's what I want to put this on, to kind of just hold it up like a little decorative plate. And you're going to take your hot glue and you're going to add some on the back of your ornament here. You're going to flip it over and get it on. And it fits perfectly inside of here. So you get that on there, and then we're just going to add a little bit of stuff to the top to make it a little bit more festive, or maybe the top. We'll go with the top, so because we have a hole up there. So we're going to go with the top just to give it a little something else. And I just like to pull greenery off of whatever I could possibly find. So I have like this mini wreath candle holder thing from Dollar Tree from years previous. This isn't new, but, and I just like to be able to like rip that stuff off and hopefully be able to cut this stuff off because it's of wires, or we could use some of this greenery. Now that might do actually. And we're just going to add some to the top here. So hot glue. And then right down. And then we're going to add the other side. This just needs to move a little bit the other way. So we have that. Then you're going to add your greenery on the other side. Just like that. All right, and then we're just gonna add either a little mini pine cone. I love pine cones, guys. If you can't tell, a little mini pine cone, or maybe like a cluster of berries. I don't know yet. Let's see. Maybe let's see if we have a small enough pine cone. Or let's see see, my mind goes all over the place, right? Let's see what a clump of berries will look like, because we might just do that. If I can get a nice clump off of here. Because it looks like he's got holly leaves and holly berries that he's holding onto in the picture. So maybe we can just add a cute little clump of berries. And just add your hot glue. And right down they'll go. Maybe just a couple. Guys, come on. How stinking cute, right? I just want my little holder. I gotta find it. So you could just have this sitting up. It is such an adorable little decorative piece that it was so easy, right? And who would have thunk it? I think it's perfect. Perfect. I might add just a couple more berries here at the top and one on the side there. And that is going to be it. Because that's all we need. That is all we need. And it's just something super cute that you can have as a little decorative piece. But just adding a couple little berries here for our final touches. And that will be that. And I just love it. I think one more berry there to kind of cover up a little bit of that white styrofoam there. Sometimes they're not easy to get apart. And then right in there. And that is that. And it's just so stinking cute. So you can use my fingers as a thing to hold it. Right? So this will just be perfect. It's just perfect. I got to find my little holder so I can set this up somewhere in the house. But how stinking cute. Right, guys? I think so. I love all three of these. They were super, super easy. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, bye now.